Hey you, yes you, come on over and sit by the fire next to me and grab yourself something warm to drink because today I'm going to be telling you something that will warm your spirit and warm your heart for the holiday season. And it's a present if you choose to accept it. Hello, my name is Aviv, and if you're coming back and you know who I am, salutations! It's been a hot minute and it's been a cold hour, but I'm back with a new video for you all to talk about some of the things that I think are relevant for the season at this time. Wishes for Webtoon. Wishes for Webtoon. And I wanted to just kind of relax today and sit down and really go in and discuss some of the goals in mind that I have for the oncoming year of 2022. Can you guys believe it? It's already 2022 now. And I just kind of wanted to connect with some of you guys and see if you all have any goals or plans in mind for the future, whether it be for your comic or your art. I want to know about these things, and you can tell me all that in the comments below. But we should probably catch up, shouldn't we? What have I been doing? What has Aviv been up to, project-wise? And if you want to hear about my projects, I will talk about that more by the end of the video. But I kind of wanted to just ease into this video right now and go into some of the wishes that I have for Webtoon, or my Webtoon specifically, and my projects that I have for, comics and my stories and really bringing them to life. And that's the intent of this video. So if you're wanting to hear that, go ahead and do the following. Get yourself something warm right now. Go get yourself something to draw with right now, because this is going to be a little lengthy of a video. So now that we're all situated, I hope that we have everything comfortable and everything situated. Let's look out the window right now and look at the night sky with the stars so high and the snow coming down, shining so bright. This was actually supposed to rhyme sometime, but I guess I'm just not good at that. One of the things that I would like for Christmas, or in general, with making my projects, my Webtoon works, I want to make money, of course, but that may not be the, trying to rhyme again, sorry. Seriously, one of the things that I wish for when making a Webtoon, and what a lot of people wish for when making their comic, is to make money off of it. And of course, this is not a bad thing at all to want. You want to have some sort of financial stability, especially when sometimes you sacrifice more time than you thought you would doing some of the art projects that you do. So, you know how some people have commissions to do and they draw other people's works. Well, when you're doing like a personal comic, especially if it's personal, you're doing your own thing and you're drawing your own fantasies. So it's kind of harder to garner sometimes an audience to see if they like what you like and they actually pay you for it, because it's not really theirs. Not really. But soon enough, when you do garner some fans, some people who actually share an interest with you, they will start to pay for that because they do have the same interests as you, and they find it, your story or what you create, something that they would do. So that's sort of the dilemma sometimes that we face when making what we really like to make. Now, of course, there are instances where we have some artists or, writers who do co-collaboration works, and it's not really their own, it's like a shared project. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just sometimes you do acknowledge that you have to sacrifice some ideas that you may have when working with other people. And, monetary basis does get split up, and it can get kind of dicey if you don't have the same mind space and head space. So what are we talking about when I say I want money? Well, I think it's pretty straightforward. One of the things that I would like for Christmas is to, well, not really have people pay me, but I guess I want to be in a place where I can receive, if that makes sense. I don't want to be somebody who just like draws whatever and expect people to like pay me tenfold. Like I kind of want to, you know, receive what I work for, or I don't know, I just want to be a person that gets what I deserve, you know? I want to be somebody who not only just, you know, gets paid with money, but to also bring some happiness to people who actually like my work. So in other words, I guess I kind of want people who think like me, like a loyal fan base. So it's not just paying with money that I would like per se, but just people and fans who share same interests as I do. That's something I think we would always like to have, especially with something we care about a lot. So, with one of the wishes I want for Webtoon Christmas, that would be one of them, for sure. Another thing I believe a lot of people would want for their Webtoon or comic is more readers, of course. With readers and a readership crowd, you have more, you know, coverage of who you reach out to, who sees your work, who is receptive to your work. And if you're lucky enough, could get picked up by a publisher or a publishing house, and you can get some like permanent payment, and not just payment, but kind of just widening your terrain, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So going back to kind of point one, you get more people who think like you. You get more aspiring artists sometimes who think like you. And thus you get a bigger fandom. Now, am I saying that I per se would like a fandom? Perhaps, maybe one day. But maybe I want to think of it more as I just want people who I can, you know, relate to and just be friends with, you know, and just have a good time with, because it's kind of a lonely thing to think that if your readers or your fan base, the people who read your works, are kind of like robots, and they're not robots, they're people, they're humans, but it can become like that if you start putting up walls around yourself and you only socialize with people who you like profoundly proclaim they're not your friend, and you only have selective few friends, and you're a A-tier celebrity of some sort. Ah, yes, of course we have to pick and choose our friendships and relationships, especially online, because we are anonymous, but I don't think you should also, you know, sear away something that could be something beautiful later on in life, you know? It could be something good and something to treasure. And I think that's kind of what I want too. I don't want the readers to just kind of be readers who just, oh, they're just reading something to pass the time and they're done. I kind of want to open myself up, first of all, and kind of be more, you know, friendly for some people, because, you know, it can be kind of parasitic if you think about it, how some readers operate and some authors operate with their readers, and it's a give and choose, like, oh, you read my work and in turn you make me more like new stuff to read, like that kind of relationship. And I don't know if I really want that. Not really. I've always kind of wanted kind of a, you know, people who are like family, extended family of sorts. And there are some people who I see who kind of do this right, on the internet that is, who actually kind of follow this family yet not familiar basis that I kind of aspire to have. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that kind of ideal? Would you like to have people that you can relate to as well, like a readership that is just not just readers and robots, but actual people you can connect to and talk to, and, you know, who always look forward to something that you do? Or do you like the parasocial kind of cold normalcy kind of thing? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Another thing that I aspire to have for my comics, all of my works, all the time, and I know a lot of you, I mean, it comes naturally, but I want to have a goal. I want to have a goal. An end goal would be nice. A goal, just something to look forward to would be amazing. Because usually the way that I set up my goals is kind of daily basis, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I sometimes can lose sight or focus on possible futures that could potentially change my life, you know? Something like, hey, if one day somebody like, who knows, outside of your social circle that you don't know, picks you up for, like, I don't know, like, wants to collaborate with you, or they see something you could do, you know, aspiring with your artwork, would you be ready for that change? Are you ready for that? And I think goals and having a schemata of what you wish to do is a good way of structuring your mindset before the big thing could happen, you know? Having a set mindset of what your actual big end game, what's end game look like, you know? What is it? That kind of can help with how you're kind of guiding yourself through your, not only working on the webtoon, but guiding yourself through life in general. So always remembering to look at your goal, you know, posting your goal if you want, just reminding yourself daily that you have something that you're looking forward to, that this is not a slavery sort of ordeal where you have to slave and trade over something that's supposed to be fun and something that's supposed to be uplifting, but this is something that will help you, you know? I just think that yeah, again, I think especially for 2022, I really would like to ingrain this in my head, to have a better way to just communicate that I want to have something, that I want to change the way that some of the things in my life are. And if it has to start here on YouTube, like on YouTube, it has to start here where I just like stop uploading videos, or I change the way I upload, or I upload more frequently. That's kind of a goal of mine. Then I'll just have to do that. Speaking of, I have been thinking about my YouTube career and how it's kind of on, we're still on the runway right now. We haven't taken off yet, but we're getting there. And I appreciate you all, first off, for those who are subscribed and still subscribed, watching my videos and checking in on me every now and again. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I appreciate also the comments that you leave, whether it be, you know, positive or whether it be constructive. I read them. And I appreciate every single one of you telling me that you do like my art and you appreciate me, and I appreciate you back. So thank you so much for sticking around. And hopefully in 2022, do not quote me on this. You guys know I'm not good with promises. Hopefully in 2022, I can have a resolution made up where things hopefully do better on the uploading schedule here on YouTube, and we can get back to the Webtoon talks. Because I know some of you guys, you like talking Webtoon, so I might have you covered. I might be your girl, but we'll see. Now, what is it that you want to do for the oncoming year of 2022 for your Webtoon journey? What is it that you want to do with your artwork? Please tell me, let me know. And always remember that if you have a story, or if you have an aspiration to bring certain characters to life because you don't see them out in everyday life, do it. Go do it. What are you doing? Stop wasting time. Let me tell you guys, time is of the essence. Time is a wasting. Every second, every minute, every hour is history. Can you believe that? It won't happen again. So make every second count. And if you want to make something like a webtoon and you haven't yet, do it. Don't worry. It's not hard as you think. Just do whatever you like, whatever you want to put into it, and just do it. The only hard part that I know when doing a webtoon is actually starting and actually getting up every day to draw, but that's the only hard part really. Other than that, you can do what you want. All the ideas will come to you and it's easy after that. Just don't get wrapped up in the numbers and try not to get wrapped up in, the situations that may be happening around you, and let your writing, art be your creative outlet to let yourself loose and free, And as for what I want to talk about, this is the end of the video. I have a webtoon right now that you can go read right now. It's called Angel Degree, and it's been out ever since October 31st. I haven't really announced it here on this channel because, for one, I don't upload that much because I'm busy with other things, and two, I kind of wanted to wait before because I wanted to kind of update you guys about it when I upload Monarch. And by the time this video comes out, Monarch will be out, and I cannot believe I actually kickstarted it to become a reality, because it has been a journey. I'm probably gonna do like a author's recorded dialogue transcripts here on my channel, talking about every step that I took with every episode of making it, because oh boy, it was a lot. I could do that now also for Angel Degree, which you can go read on my webtoon or my Tapas if you just search Angel Degree, and you will see it there. And I'm excited to kickstart that back up because I have some reworking modifications of the plot to do, but I'll make that into a video. How about that, y'all? And if you would like more content from me, or author's notes, author's thoughts, or fast pass updates about my chapters, you can check out my Patreon. It is down in the description box below. And if you like to donate to me, give me a little tip or something nice for Christmas, I'd appreciate that. You can go to my Ko-fi and give me a Ko-fi donation, one-time donation of something nice. And I believe that will be all for this video that I have for today. I just wanted something very light to talk about, and something I think a lot of us could think about with the oncoming year. And with that said, with the oncoming year, it's birthday coming up, New Year's, so I wish you all a Merry Christmas, wonderful holidays, whatever you may celebrate. I wish you all the best. Keep your heads high, keep everything positive, and I wish you all a happy New Year. You may leave the fireplace now. You are adjourned, and I'll leave it off here.